Oh, since we have the worst
I'm
record, I gotta go first.
about to say y'all gonna.
All
Yeah.
right then. All right. I see how that
I
is. All
guess
right.
since the Browns had the worst record, you will go first. Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and break down the Browns this past year. We had some ups. We had some downs. We had a real fun off season. That
I would
might be
say,
a different show
okay,
altogether.
first off, was this season a success or no? I'm about to say everybody answer that question and then go on to your soliloquy.
Unequivocally, no. I understand the front office punted on this season. Oh, I know. We all know you didn't care. You didn't get Jacoby any help whatsoever. Allegedly, there was somebody on deck on the trade table right before this first Cincinnati game that we beat the brakes off of Cincinnati. They decided not to pull the trigger on the trade. Not going to say which wide receiver who was still available to be traded. Not going to name any names.
No, say it.
But we're
Because
going to
I don't
push
know.
from there. I'm not saying it because it might have been Brandon Cooks, and I hope to God it wasn't.
Oh, it probably was Brandon Cook. The Cowboys were looking at him too.
That's a whole nother show why that's a horrible idea. The offense was good. We started a second string dude got off of Seattle's practice squad, Ethan Posett, who was damn near an all-pro, one of the best centers in the NFL till he got hurt. So we had to go to a third stringer to patch it up until about 2 weeks ago. The offense played well. Nick Chubb did not pass the eye test all season. He had 2 games under 35 yards and 1 game under 55. Still rushed for 1,500 yards.
Crazy.
His best season so far. Looked good. Jacoby Brissett had an 88.9 QBR when he left. Top 10 quarterback in the league. When he left, we only won 4 games. We're not going to talk about why we only won 4 games. Mari Cooper, one of his best years ever in the league.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it really?
1,100 yards. Yeah, 9 touchdowns. It's like his second or third best season in the league. And he was hurt for the last 6 games.
I'm about to say, I know it's not his best. I'm about to say,
arguably.
No, it's not his best.
Okay.
He's shy by like 60 yards. And he's been hurt, like a sports core injury or something like that. I'm like, all right, cool. DPJ is looking like a killer. 5th round pick. Absolute starter. I'm so proud of him. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball for a minute. Myles Garrett missed a couple games, 16.5 sacks. Played with a shoulder injury all year.
Still
the man. The man. Everybody else on the defensive line, hot garbage. Worst statistical team arguably ever against the run the rest of this team. Not going to talk about Jadeveon Clowney. I know he's a mercenary. I know he had to apologize today. Hilarious. But let's talk about Jadeveon Clowney. He had to apologize to Jadeveon Clowney. He put it out. He was sorry about his comment. That the team was focused on getting him into the Hall of Fame. That the defense was predicated on him getting his numbers. I'm like, dude, you ain't Myles Garrett. I know you look right next to him. You're 6'5", you 235, 250. We might wear the same shirt, but you ain't the same dude. And he needs to realize that.
Nah, Clowney's a run stopper to me.
Thank you. That's all. The most sacks he's ever had in his career is 9.5. He had 9 1 year with us. Myles Garrett's had under double-digit sacks once in his career, and that's that short season he had as a rookie. That's it.
I'm about to say rookie year.
Yeah, rookie year. That was it. Like, he was in a car wreck, still put up 16 on a bad team. When everybody knew, just hand the ball off 20 times, you're going to beat the Browns.
Right.
But let's go back to it. MJ Emerson, a find in the 3rd round. Debo himself back there as a quarterback. 6'2", 6'3", just physical. Physical killer back there as a rookie.
Oh yeah. By the way, I meant to
53
say
tackles.
this. You didn't say anything about him in Pro Bowl? Like, I know you've been raving about him. Is he a snub to you?
Oh, no. His number, I don't think his numbers as a rookie is Pro Bowl worthy. I'm going to say this right now. It's not.
Okay.
His coverage it's not horribly off of what Sauce's was, but Sauce is a different animal right now, ready-made. The problem is
right?
MJ Emerson is a press man coverage guy. We ran way too much zone. So the system killed him, even though he did show out. He made a lot of big stops in games that didn't matter. We ended up losing the game. Anyway, that dude, and Grant Delpit, who's been hurt for like 3 years, is the truth. He finally showed up. Every time, like, you can hear me yelling about this every weekend and telling you about how nobody tackles. We got John Johnson at third. You just see his jersey. I know it's his name as somebody runs past him. But the only guy in the secondary who would hit anybody, well, outside of Newsome and Emerson, because Denzel ain't trying to tackle anybody. But we didn't pay you $100 million to tackle anybody. Let's stop that.
Yeah.
Grant Delpit was just drilling dudes. Like, he was just sniffing out the ball. And the book was, he's not a box safety. Every time he came in the box, somebody got knocked out.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Grant Delpit coming out of LSU, I know he was a great coverage guy, but, like, I did not see him, like, as a big hitter at all. But watching a lot of these Browns games, when I would see him, he would come through and clean sweep people. Like, it was a couple of them, man. I can't forget the names. Saquon, he hit this. Was it Saquon? I can't remember who it was. He hit the shit out of a couple people. I seen it, though. So I'm there with you with the tackling aspect.
That's what shocked me. He is the surprise. MJ Emerson, surprise, late third round pick we got. Yeah. I'm like, wow. If we had a decent defensive coordinator,
right,
we'd be kind of scary. But yeah, was the season a failure? Absolutely. Did he look like his old self? Absolutely not. He looked like trash.
He needs
But
he needs a training
camp. 100 weeks. Well, it's 100 weeks off. If 2 weeks gets you rusty, what does 100 weeks give you?
Mm-hmm.
So I saw flashes that made me happy. His escapability in the pocket is ridiculous. I have no idea what he was doing half the time. His arm is a lot stronger than I thought. I thought he was a good passer with really good accuracy. He's got a cannon. Yep. Now, he's not as fast as I thought he was. Because he's not going to take off and just run away from people like Lamar or anybody or Kyler. He might make a couple dudes miss and he can make it to the sideline, but he's not 4'3".
But
he might be mid 4'5".
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
A little faster.
He's a lot stronger than people think because he's hard to bring down. He's not like Josh Allen strong. That's country boy strong, right?
Yeah. Beating potatoes.
But yes. Throwing cows on trucks and stuff. Yeah. He ain't that strong. But was this season a failure? Yeah. Because we needed to win like 6 games with Jacoby, and we had 7. We had 7 because
Deshaun missed 6 games, right? It wasn't 8. For some reason, 8.
No, he was out 11. He only played 6.
Oh, then I wouldn't say it's that much of a failure. Of course, y'all wanted to win. Did y'all finish with a winning record?
No.
Or 50?
Yeah. No, we were 7-10. But the problem was we were in a lot of games that we should have won that the defense just gave up. The Falcons game. Yeah. The Jets game.
Yeah.
Oh God! It was the Patriots just kicked the crap out of that.
Yeah, they beat the dog shit out.
There were too many. There were too many games that Jacoby Brissett played well enough as a top 10 quarterback for us to win, but the defense couldn't get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's a failure. It's the same thing for 3 years. The defense is too complicated. Let me simplify it the last 4 weeks. Then we could turn it around. And I'm like, no. You know what the problem is. And again, we were playing You can't play cover 4 with a 12-yard cushion when it's 3rd and 8. And I'm screaming this at the television. I'm seeing pre-snap. This is the call.
You see the corners
The
backed
call.
up 8 yards for no reason on the 3rd
Oh,
and
no. They were 12 yards back. And it's 3rd and 8.
8. All right.
And I'm like, what's going to happen? But again, that's just me. Is the year a failure? Yes. We squandered offensive play we didn't think we were going to get. And we couldn't get defensive play we assumed was there.
I agree with that.
And that is a failure. It's good to get Deshaun some workout time. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, player. Next year, I'm counting on Deshaun. This year, I'll give it a D plus.
All right, so a D plus from Professor John. Even though I do think this year it can be a pass. You know, your starting quarterback was out for 11 games. Like, well, I was about to say my quarterback was out 11 games, but shit, Cooper Rush did his thing. So,
Right.
yeah. So, D plus from Professor John. Let's go ahead and move on to New York.
Yes, sir.
The Jets. Oh,